Well, I think I've lost track of the days on this countdown to success. It's October 6th. I don't even know how many days. I'll have to check before I post this, but I have a lot of applications in. Yesterday I went down to the workforce place, I guess, to get the jobs through the Division of Labor. One of the applications I put in for the university a while ago called me back. I'm hesitant on finishing that process because there might be something that I'm, more qualified for, a couple more dollars, better benefits or something. After going to the labor board, the lady said, "Are you sure you're qualified for all these things?" Because there were 30 different jobs in 12 different fields, I guess, or something like that. I don't know what she actually said. I didn't pay attention. I just know I showed her my resume and my abilities, and she was all for it. This is a nice little walk out from Morgantown. Kind of give you a view of how you could ride the river and jet skis, and I got this nice little tie-off dock that, I guess because the river goes up and down, they got these trusses and whatnot, but this is a nice little area of solitude. I talked to Nevelise sporadically, and I know this time apart's really affecting her, but her mom mentioned about her going to Florida. Nevelise seemed happy about moving there. She was just upset that I was upset about it. I just don't, like the fact that if she does move there, then I only get her for 2 months, a year, and some holidays when I'm trying to build her a house here. Tried to get in contact with my son, but apparently nobody's allowed to give his number out, where he's at, the guy he's with, because the guy's part military or something, or I don't know. I just know my son's unhappy, and if I could offer him a place here, I'm pretty sure he would take it. His mother keeps being hesitant about everything else. I could easily just do the search and get the number and the address and make the contact myself, but I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers until I actually have a place. And the long and the short of it, there's plenty of jobs here with the right dollar amount. I saw that at the labor board, but if I can get contacted from somewhere, the only places that are really hiring for a longevity of a career would be the university, West Virginia University, which the whole town's built on, or West Virginia Medicine, which by comparison is growing at the same rate as the university. So you tell me. You see all those buildings in the background, that's basically Morgantown. That's it. Copy paste that 2 or 3 times to the right, and that's Morgantown. That's pretty much it. You go down this, pretty sure they got a couple of them hidden in there, but you go down this way a little bit, there's a little cave that you can go into and hang out, and it's a little scary because it runs underneath all that somewhere, those cities. Bunch of tunnels, hidden mine shafts. I heard that there back in the day they had coal mining, and they used to dig their own tunnels basically close to their house so they didn't have to traverse the mountain. I don't know if you can see that yellow thing in the background. It's too late, it's gone, but that's that PRT system, the little mini train that runs from here to the hospital, I guess to all the major events. A day or so ago, my brother showed me, what's even further from what I've been walking into, and it's just a couple blocks over, but the whole university, the campus, a couple of the homeless guys said you can hang out in a couple areas and nobody bothers you and you can check some shit out, but I don't even know why I'm making these videos anymore if my daughter can't find them. She says, "No, I can't find them, they're deleted," and I don't think anybody's putting forth the effort so that she can see them. I guess I'm just maybe making these for if they ever get older and they want to look back on what I was doing. Since I'm all alone, kind of helps me feel social and connected. I mean, I got my dad to talk to, but that's no one to relate to. And I mean, my brother, he's working, but he's kind of broke him open with life. Apparently he was sheltered much as a child. I took him out one night, kept him out all night, and then made him go to work the next day and give him that endurance, that push, that, you know, if you really want something, you gotta do the do. But he understands now. And apparently he got a group of friends, or got some courage, or ran into the right bunch, or something, and had himself a good time one of those nights and go, and I think everything's fine. Well, I tried to contact the roofing guy that owes me money, and he owes me $364 for hourly, and he says, oh, well, you know, I was paying you per the job, and we got rained out yesterday, so that means this guy's been on this job for about 9 or 10 days, dicking around with it, getting started at 10, 11 o'clock, and I got finally fed up with him. I told him, give me my money, or I can report you and take you to the lawyer. He said, oh, well, take me to court. So I called the guy he was being subbed from and let him know that, listen, this guy's got enough money for his drug habits, but not enough to pay his guys. I got about four other people that would band together with me and say how this guy's running his business. You know, work for free. I keep the money, and you go home with nothing. Yeah, that's great. Fucking trailer park scumbag is what he is. I'm running my business for 2 years. Well, dude is fucking over 50 with limited knowledge about, you know, pulls his job from one angle or another. I could totally reinvent his business and make him some good money, but you know what? I did that already with Robert Haynes, and he screwed me out of a whole bunch of money and work because of his own mental distress, PTSD order, whatever, sociopath, narcissistic tendencies. New Jersey roofs, you know, made him $600,000 profit with a $200,000 loss. Showed him how to invest, you know, his money to get kickbacks, and the only thing he left me with was a truck in my name, which I thought he was hurting at the time, that he only made one payment on and kept lying to me that he was making payments. And yeah, just, you know, I don't know. Getting tired of getting screwed over, and my kids are to suffer. And through all of this, I'm 37 years old, and looking back to when I was 16 and my plans and how I got distracted and fell short, I'm tired of suffering for it. You know, I've been investing in the wrong people. I should have been investing in myself, but when you ain't got nothing to invest but time, ain't no patience for a young man. Now that I'm an old man, I wish I would have had that patience. Say youth is wasted on the young. It is. Well, I guess I'm going to figure out where my next stop is for another job, and I guess that'll be about it. But no, I know I'm just getting tired of having no money in my pocket and hungry and no luxuries. And I mean, I took my first bath since I've been here yesterday, so that's like 3 weeks of just washing up with a washcloth, because anywhere I stayed didn't have no water, or I slept in the street with the homeless people. I basically came here homeless. Found a couple places to eat for free. That helps, but it's only enough to survive on. You always walk away hungry. That's what I'm doing now. Hungry. Too many miles on my feet. 3-hour walk one way, 3-hour walk another way. You know, trying to make it happen, make it work. Plenty of beautiful ladies around here. I am lonely, but most of the girls around here are only here for a couple years and they leave. Not interested in any of that. So, guess I'll just keep my head to the grindstone and try to get this dream built for my kids at least. So, enjoy that.